And the wind, there's not much wind in this.
My knee's fucking shut. Yeah. My knee's down.
No, you got it last. You got last. I don't know why you went on line. Wait, no, I want line.
You can't see anything on these fences. Possible to the ball from chairs.
If you guys don't mind, still hit my face, right? Is that gonna make you nervous?
It's a term I just made up. No! I'm always happy when I play. No, please stop!
As long as you're accurate and you don't, you aim for the mitt instead of my face.
Accuracy's never a problem with me.
Probably one of the most least accurate arms on the team. He's busy running.
That's a great team
But I think up here we'll have a better shot of the whole field.
Really? Okay, because
Brendan, he's busy, Brendan.
Ryan Robinette. Number 2, David May. Number 3, Brandon Bruman. Number 4, Levi Gagnon. Number 5, Caleb Diswan. Number 12, Austin Henry. Number 14, Aaron Smokovitz. Number 15, Thomas Bailey. Number 16, Billy Fleming. Number 17, Jacob Avery. Number 22, Michael Krivto. And number 24, George Mull. And for the Bullock Creek Varsity, number 1, Jake D. Number 2, Jordan Dock. Number 5, Drew Roth. Number 6, Parrish Tierbird. Number 7, C. Michael Wesley. Number 8, Caleb Somerville. Number 9, Alex Fleming. Number 11, Bryce O'Keefe. Number 13, Garrett Randosa. Number 15, Nick Cowles. Number 19, Zach Randosa. Number 20, TJ Randosa. Number 23, Bailey O'Keefe. And number 25, Matt Hotline.
Find like a headphone volume on here.
And now for the Farmington Raiders. Number 12, Christian Beckwood. Number 5, Garrett Center. Number 4, Rob Japikas. Number 14, Alex Darden. Number 15, Joey Gian. Number 19, Mike Hanford. Number 9, Austin Hill. Number 2, Brett Kramer. Number 21, David Lett. Number 1, Malik Madison. Number 18, Evan McMurray. Number 60, Cam Creighton. Number 3, Harrison Milan. Number 6, Frank Zach. Number 11, Kyle Penny. Number 7, Brooks Reno. And number 8, Ben Wright.
It's funny, when I was out there recording,
The North Farmington Raiders are coached by Mike O'Connell.
just like one of my old
And the head coach for Midland Bullock Creek is Kurt Yaki.
guys.
I was doing it last year, they were both now it's just Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Jack Kramer here, broadcasting live from Comerica Park in downtown Detroit, Michigan. We have an exciting matchup for you here. High school varsity baseball. The Lancers of Midland Bullock Creek hosting the Raiders of North Farmington. The adrenaline here is so thick you could cut it with a knife. And the team is taking the field. Should be getting started any moment. Here at Comerica Park, and leading off for the Raiders, senior shortstop captain David Lett, number 21. Steps in.
Leading off from Farmington, number 21, David Lett.
And the first pitch here at 4:01 p.m. Strike. Breaking ball.
While recording a high school baseball team.
Here's the 0-1 to Lett. And it's drilled to right field. It's down, but it's foul. So Lett behind in the count. No balls and 2 strikes here as he steps back in. Here's the 0-2. And it's grounded to second, fielded cleanly, tossed to first, and it's in time. 1 up, 1 down here in the first inning. Now stepping in, my brother, second baseman, junior, Brett Kramer.
Second for the Raiders, number 2, Brett Kramer.
This is Brett's 3rd year as a varsity ball player at North Farmington. And the first pitch is low for ball 1. Brett refers to himself as the snake on and off the field. He's pretty quick on his feet and pretty handy at second. Here's the second pitch, and it's drilled to right field, and it's down past the right fielder. Brett's going to turn on the Jets. He's going to second. The ball rolls to the warning track. He's rounding second. He's going to third. Hits the cutoff. Here's the throw. Dives at first, and it gets past the third baseman, but it's cut off. And Brett is celebrating at third base. That's going to go down as a hit and an error. Runner advancing to third on the miscue. So North Farmington is threatening here in the first with 1 out. Brett's at third. He's pretty quick. We don't know what North is going to try to pull off here. That ball's lobbed in for a ball high. 1 ball, no strikes, man on third, 1 out. Here's the delivery. Drill up the middle. That's a clean base hit. Brett Kramer comes in to score on the base hit by number 18, Evan McMurray, the center fielder. It's his first year of varsity. Had a walk-off hit earlier this year versus Farmington, and he drives in the run here to make it 1-0. So 1-0 Raiders. They have 2 hits on the board.
Now man for the
1
Raiders,
out in the first inning.
Brooks Reno.
Brooks Reno stepping in. Hell of a baseball name. I believe he's named after Brooks Robinson, and Brooks Reno takes the pitch for ball 1. He's a power hitter and a senior captain. He's the catcher here for the North Farmington Raiders. And that one is lined down foul past first base. So 1 ball, 1 strike here on Reno as he gets the signs. Coach O'Connell down there manning third base for the Raiders. And Stephen Doty, the first base coach. Here's the delivery. That's high. Throw down to second. Not in time. He steals second base. Evan McMurray with the steal. So now runners in scoring position again for the Raiders with 1 out. 2-1. Here's the delivery. Ooh, that's a called strike. Looked a bit low, but a nice frame job by the catcher to get the call. 2-2's the count, 1 out. Checks the runner at second. That ball's grounded to first. Fielded cleanly, tossed to the pitcher, and he got him at first base for the second out. Runner advances to third. So not a bad at bat. Moves the run over to third base now with 2 outs. Here's number 4, Rob Chapikas.
Now batting for North Farmington, number 4, Rob Chapikas.
Rob Chapikas steps in, the lefty. Plays first base, second-year varsity player, also a reliever. As he takes a pitch for ball 1 low. Chapikas, a.k.a. Q-Shot, as he's affectionately referred to by his teammates. Grounds it out to shortstop. It's fielded. Will it be in time? Guns to first, and it is. A nice scoop by the first baseman to record the third out, but the Raiders get a run on the board. 2 hits, 1 run as we go to the bottom of the first. The Raiders have taken the field here in the bottom of the first inning. Rob Chapikas on the mound, the hard-throwing lefty, second-year varsity player, gets the nod here for the Raiders.
Number 1, Jake Dean.
Stepping in, number 1, Jake Dean. He's a senior here for the Lancers as he takes ball 1. Jake Dean has been featured at second base, third base, and he has pitched this year for the Lancers as he takes ball 2. So Chapikas behind in the count. As Dean takes pitch. Well, looks like both teams are going to be getting a low strike call today. That pitch looked a bit low, but Chapikas gets the right hand to go up from the umpire, so it's 2 balls and 1 strike. Here's the delivery. Did he go around? He did not. No appeal. So the count is 3 balls, 1 strike on Dean. Mean Jake Dean. The lefty, waiting from the delivery from the lefty. That ball was right down the middle. I'll bring the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. See if Chapikas can get one over here. And it's popped up towards left field. Will it get out of play? Yes, into the first row. Bounces back into play. That's a foul ball. Count remains full on Dean. He's giving this pitcher quite a battle here as the first batter for the Lancers. Count's full. Dean waiting on the pitch. Here it is. And that ball is low. He'd called that a strike 2 times already today, but he doesn't on that one. I don't know why. A little inconsistent here in the first inning, but there's a runner on first.
Number 9, Alex Fleming.
So Alex Fleming steps in. Number 9, senior. He's a pitcher, catcher, and an infielder. So a bit of a utility man here is Fleming. A righty, facing the lefty. Runner on first. Here's the delivery. That ball's popped up towards center. He's got a read on it, and that ball's hauled in to the center fielder to record the first out on 1 pitch there. So after a lengthy battle with Dean, Fleming pops up. And there's 1 out here with a runner on first.
Number 5, Drew Roth.
So Drew Roth stepping in, number 5. Another senior. He's the first baseman. He's anchored the first base position for this team. He comes in here with 1 out and a runner on first. Here's the delivery, and that's right down the middle for a called strike. So Chapikas starting to throw some strikes here after a little wobbly start with the first batter. Gives a little shrug on the mound. He sets. Here's the delivery. fouled off straight back into the fence. So no balls and 2 strikes. So Topeka's getting ahead of a couple batters here. 1 out. Trying to induce the batter into hitting a ground ball. Hopefully they can turn 2, but we'll see. Here's the delivery, and that was a breaking ball that didn't break. Hangs up there. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 out. Runner on first. Topeka's back on the mound. Looks over at the runner, sets. That ball's grounded to the short. Can they turn 2? Flip over to second, relay to first. In time, they got him a double play. Nice play there by the shortstop. Flips it to Kramer at second. Tosses it over to first in time. Got the ground ball he was looking for. That's 3 outs here, and we're going to the second inning. 1-0 ratings. And we're here with North Farmington head coach, Coach O'Connell. Coach, what's it like to be back here at Comerica?
It's just a tremendous opportunity for the boys to play here again. I thought last year would be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, but we were lucky enough to be here again this year. So half the guys weren't on the team last year, so for 9 of them, it's their first opportunity. So this is fantastic.
And what did you say to your team before taking the field here today to try to get them pumped up? Or did you not need to say anything?
I didn't need to say anything. No. I told them to have a lot of fun. That was about it. Okay, it's not. Usually I give them the inspirational speech before the league games and stuff, but today there's no need for that kind of stuff.
And how do you like the matchup here against the Lancers today?
Oh, I like it a lot because their assistant coach, Kurt Yaki, coached with me for like the last 10 years. And he moved up there last year, so it couldn't be a more appropriate team for us to play.
And you guys got anything riding on the line here? Maybe a Coney dinner bet or anything like that, or just pride?
No, actually, we didn't have bet. I'm surprised we didn't, but yeah, so just pride, I guess.
Just pride on the line here. Okay, well, North Farmington took the early lead. Thank you, Coach. Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Farmington, number 14, Alex Darden.
Top of the second here at Comerica Park. Number 14, Alex Darden steps in. Darden is their ace pitcher and plays a little bit at first base. Second-year varsity player. He's a sophomore, the youngest player on the team. No freshman, only 1 sophomore, and that's Alex Darden here who steps in with no outs. Darden has Division I potential as he takes a strike, so 2 strikes on him already, but he's a hell of a young player, a sophomore. He's already got some D1 scouts looking at him here at Comerica Park as he takes the 0-2 pitch. And fouls it off back into the seats. And it bounces back onto the field, so no souvenir for a fan on that one. Darden waiting on the 0-2 here. And that's a ball. Good catch. Alex Fleming back on the mound, number 9, the righty for the Lancers. As the count is now 1 ball and 2 strikes on Darden. Here's the delivery. And that ball just missed. So Darden 2-2. This pitcher's working fast. That ball's low. Another good stop by the catcher. So Darden working the count here from no balls and 2 strikes to a full count. Bit of a sidearm delivery from this pitcher. It's a bit unusual for a high school player, but here's the pitch and it's low. So he threw him 2 strikes. After the foul ball, he threw him 4 balls. So Darden's on. The leadoff walk here in the second. Number 6 steps in.
Number 6, Frank Zach.
Frank Zach, younger brother of former North Farmington Raider Thaddeus Zach, takes a pitch for a strike. Zach's pitcher and an outfielder. First-year varsity player. He's a junior. And we got a steal of second. Pitcher steps off the mound and guns it to second, and he got him. Nice play all around. Great awareness by the pitcher to catch Darden sneaking up behind him as he attempted to steal second. Gets gunned down. Nice play by the second baseman to field a bit of a wild throw, but he applied the tag and Darden is out, so 1 out with 1 strike here on Zach as he takes the delivery. Watches it fall in for strike 2. So again, Zach, younger brother of TJ, aka Thaddeus. That was a heater right there. Pitcher dialed up trying to get the K, but couldn't quite get it past him as he tipped it to the backstop, retrieved by the on-deck batter, and here's the 0-2. hit to center and caught by the center fielder. Just missed it, hung up a little too high. That's a second out, so pretty quick inning so far. After the walk, caught stealing, fly ball to center, makes 2 outs.
Now hitting for the Raiders, number 9, Austin Hill.
Austin Hill steps in, the senior third baseman. It's his first year varsity. Hard-working player and a great attitude for Austin Hill. And Austin grounds one towards first. It's going to stay fair. A step on first, and that's the third out. So a quick inning for the Lancers. After the early walk, they record 3 outs. And we'll go to the bottom of the second with the Raiders leading 1-0.
Leading off the bottom of the second, number 8, the pitcher, Caleb Somerville.
So the pitcher, Caleb Somerville, stepping in here, number 8. Pitcher, catcher, and center fielder, I should say, and he takes strike 1 from senior pitcher Christian Beckwith on the mound for the Raiders. Normally, he can be found catching or playing third base. This is his second year as a varsity player, so the senior Christian Beckwith on the mound now.
Now pitching for Farmington, number 12, Christian Beckwith.
Not sure if you can hear the PA announcer, but it makes us aware of Beckwith's presence on the mound, and that's a ball high. The wind picking up here. It's a cool day at Comerica Park. Game time temperature was 56 degrees, but it's colder than that with the wind. 2 balls and 1 strike. Here's the delivery from Beckwith, and that ball is drilled foul. So 2 balls and 2 strikes here. Beckwith on the mound. I know he's amped up to be able to pitch here at Comerica Park, a second-year varsity player. He's a hard worker here for the Raiders. Bit of a crazy windup and delivery from Beckwith. That ball bounces in, nice stop by the catcher. So counts full here on Caleb Somerville. The junior Somerville waiting on the 3-2 pitch. And that ball's low, so he draws a walk. So Beckwith, maybe a little nervous here on the mound at Comerica Park. Not an everyday pitcher, but obviously getting the nod from his head coach.
The shortstop, number 2, Jordan Dopp.
Jordan Dopp, number 2, another junior here for the Lancers. Shortstop, pitcher, and center fielder. So back-to-back juniors at the plate for Bullock Creek as Beckwith falls behind again, steps back on. Doesn't even check the runner, he breaks to second. Here's the throw down to second, not going to be in time, and he's safe with the steal. Beckwith didn't even check the runner, and he took off on the second pitch, excuse me. To steal second easily. So runner on second, 1 ball, 1 strike. Beckwith checking the runner this time. And here's the delivery. That ball is drilled into left field down the line past the third baseman. This will get a run in. Here's the cutoff, and throw to second is not in time. That ball gets past Brett Kramer, the second baseman, as he dives into third. So a double down the third base line into left field, scores the run, and the runner advances to third on the error. So that evens it up here.
Number 15, left fielder, Nick Cowles.
1-1 is the score now as Nick Cowles steps in. Cowles is a senior. Pitcher, first baseman, and outfielder as he pops it up far. Strike this way. Oh! The ball hit the screen, bounced in and out of the glove of the North Farmington catcher. So that's an exciting strike 1. The man on third, 1-1 ball game. Beckwith back on the mound. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss. Cowles took a big cut there, trying to park one in the Chevrolet fountain. Swung right through. Cowles is a big boy. Not sure what he's listed at, but looks like he's got some pop. And that's a ball low. So it makes it 1 ball, 2 strikes here on Cowles. Runner on third. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice pick by the catcher, and that's a strikeout for Beckwith. So Cowles took a couple big cuts but couldn't connect.
The center fielder, number 6, Parrish Turberg.
Parrish Turberg